We do have monkeys. We do have monkeys in this deck. An ape tribal meme stream? I mean, that would just be flushing money away, so probably that would be one of those donation decks that I would be turning down. What does this hand do? I guess this is okay. I guess. Yeah, this is technically turn 2 Merit Liege, isn't it? We can go Mox for these two. Maybe I'm supposed to like basic planes. That's probably not good for us. I mean, I'm not playing this deck to not go for it, right? Do I want Blood Moon as a potential fallback? No, I want the Burning Wish as a fallback, I think. Play Athalia. What? I mean, you could at least bluff that you have something. Kill you? Kill you? Deal? I guess? I mean, I guess if they don't have the plow, I was probably going to go for it anyways, because we're not playing this deck to not go for it. And playing around Wasteland have been correct there. I mean, they have 4 Wastelands and they have 4 Caracases. I'm not actually sure the answer to your question. I'm not sure which way is correct. Do I want any of these sideboard cards? This might be a Claza Maze of Ith matchup. This is not a Boseiju matchup, so we can cut that one. Blood Moon's fine here. I'm alright. It's the middle of cold season. I went 4 and 3. I didn't play the Modern Challenge. The Modern Challenge is like terrible value. I do not generally play in that one because it just has so many people in the entry fee and the prizes are still the same as the other ones. I played the Mox today though because the Mox is free since I had... Yeah, that's why I'm leaving the second Pyroclasm in the board, but I'm boarding in the first Pyroclasm. It doesn't really do anything, right? Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's a Pyroclasm right there. I'll redraw this one. What's going on, Slim Wenzy? I think Blood Sun will be sweet in Green Red Tron. Not really looking for that, I don't think. Looking for a Grove, right? It's got P-Fire in it, which is decent. There isn't a basic mountain in this deck, is there? There is not, which just kind of sucks for this matchup. Yeah, Burn's always a popular deck in Modern. I actually took my third loss in the 7th round to Burn today. Some of their draws are really good against Kiki Chord. Game 1, they just had a creatureless draw with only 3 lands and just we can't interact with that usually. Programming streams. I don't really know that that's something I want to invest time in. I don't really have any projects I'm actively working on either. Like a lot of my open source projects are basically cruise control. And just do like maintenance releases. A lot of my programming work is watching shit compile. Which isn't particularly entertaining. Yeah, Batter Skull with that, sure. Kill it with fire. Miracles is still very good. We got Sword of Fire and Ice, yep. Alright, what am I doing here? Is this just fetch basic forest, cast Magus? Seems fine. Makes it so they can't wasteland or port me, which is nice. I mean, I don't think Burn's underrated. Anyone that's told you that Burn's not a good deck in Modern is lying to you. Deck's fine. Yeah, basically everything we play on this stream is a donation deck these days. We're bought and paid for. I am a casual shill who doesn't really play competitive Magic much anymore. It was a good draw. Good draw. I'm glad we boarded that one in. Get Clasmed. Mommy! Red. Oh, they're equipping. Sure, that makes sense. So what is in my sideboard? I could Hull Breach and destroy their sword. That's probably not terrible. I don't have a second red source. God, I'm bad at this. Am I supposed to? I think I'm just passing here. We'll see if they see the line to port my Maze so they can hit me with the Sword of Fire and Ice. Looks like this on the line. Yeah, we do get to stage our Taiga. That is correct. I listen to a lot of bad 90s punk pop type music. Paramore, Linkin Park, that kind of crap. Ooh, step into my maze, opponent. I have a wish. That one, kill it with fire. Yeah, Newfound Glory sounds like something that's come up on my Pandora station before. I just listen to whatever my Pandora station plays for the most part. I guess Paramore's early 2000s, right? It's like late 90s. It's not even late 90s. And it's 2017. The 2000s are like 2 decades ago. A decade ago, whatever, early 90s. There's a lot of things that are going to be really sweet and standard if something happens to energy. It's just the hard cast Batter Skull. Is the rest of their hand just like balls? God, it's 2018? Oh God, what year is it? I still keep typing 2017 on my YouTube videos. I had to correct a couple of them. Yeah, we're gonna play a bunch of standard on stream if they ban energy. If the standard ban list says no changes, though, I don't plan to touch the format. I like Magic standard format a lot. I like building new decks, and standard is generally the format that rewards you the most for building new decks. We have here. What are we doing here? Double red. Pia and Kiran Nalar. Yep. Yep. Mom and Pop Thopter Shop. Oh no, they have a Mother of Runes. How can I stop them? They have Mommy. Gonna be all Chupacabra. 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 All right, I feel like we need more Maze in our lives. Billy Maze here. Grove? Grove? Hey, look at that. It's Grove of the Burnwillows. The last standard format I really liked. When the Jeskai Black Rally format, before that format rotated. The rotation before, when we had all of the fetches, basically, that was my favorite. They don't need to get rid of all of the energy cards. They just need to like get rid of Rogue Refiner and probably Attune. I don't care about money as far as Magic goes. I beg, borrow, and steal. I'm one of the people that has, you know, the blessing of like picking a Magic deck and then like not worrying about how much it costs. Because like between Spare Deck and like Matt and like other people that I know, I can usually borrow whatever I need to get my hands on or rent it. So I just worry about playing sweet games and sweet decks, and then we work out whatever it costs later. Gonna be a whole bunch of people about to get lost in my maze. Oh man, this is hot. They can Caracas Mom and Pop Thopter Shop here. That's really hot. I like that. I like that. They get to Caracas, Pia, and Kira Nalar back to their hand. It's hot. That's some good grindy value right there. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate the grind associated with what my opponent is attempting to accomplish here. Oh, there's 2 Punishing Fires in my graveyard? Holy crap, there are. It's pretty good for us. Seems great. Yeah, I think so. This is my conspiracy theory is that WotC knows that Standard's not going to improve, and that's why the Pro Tour is going to be modern. They're just going to leave it rot, which would be really sad, but I think there's a very real chance that happens. they throwing a Thopter at me? Comparing energy to affinity. It's fair. I'm gonna port my Maze's opponent. No, I think I should get rid of Rogue Refiner. That card's obnoxious. Chapin hit it on the head. He was like, people would play Rogue Refiner even if it didn't make energy, and it's like, yeah. I agree, Mellow Magic. I think the Modern Pro Tour is gonna serve as a good metric for people that their format is not terribly healthy when people actually want to win. Modern looks healthy because by and large it's a very casual format. A lot of people play the format very casually, which is why it appears to be healthy when really it's not. Do 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 do. Ugh, that's brutal, Anoronics. Definitely had days like that. What a great raid for a blue mana, right? Were both Jeskai players the same 75? Yes, correct. So one single grove can bring back both of these fires, as we saw here. We throwing another Thupter my way? Wow. Okay. I think if they double port my mazes here, I'm gonna double Punishing Fire down this germ. People don't all Jeskai decks are fancy burn decks. That's what they are. That's why they're good. They're good because they're fancy burn decks, and that's okay. Hey, MG affiliate with the 19-month subscription. Thank you and welcome back, bud. I appreciate it. All right. Let's just kill this germ dead. Thinking Spire Bluff greater than Mountain, right? This game's actually a really good example of why Punishing Fire should not be modern legal, for those that are wondering why it's not. What's going on, Marty? Those arms are great on that emote. BT dubs. That's phenomenal. It's a Dark Depths. Do I actually just want more Punishing Fire mana here? I feel like I actually just want more Punishing Fire mana. Snapcaster Mage is a burn spell. For those who've never played with Snapcaster Mage before, let me tell you about the best burn spell in Modern. It's a 2/1. Do I want to turn this into a grove is a real question. I feel like I might, actually. Yeah, I think I want to do this. My opponent definitely has had windows to pick this up. Sure, Magic players bad at base evaluations should definitely say things like, I don't know and I'm uncertain more often than they do. News at 11. Most people aren't good at card evaluation because card evaluation is hard. You have to evaluate cards in the context of the format they're being introduced to, and that's very difficult to do. Especially when, like, you don't know what the format's going to be. How about if we try this again? Let me tell you about 3-bit Inspector. What a weird game of Magic. Is this game 1? No, this is game 2, right? Yeah, we combo killed them game 1. We feel like we combo killed them game 1. It was like we killed them on turn 3, right? We went turn 2 Merit Liege. They played turn 2 Thalia and we killed them. Good. Making sure I wasn't forgetting. Deal. This game is, in fact, like pure misery, right? Okay, what are you putting into place? Like a Sarah Avenger? What if we just didn't do that? I don't know, maybe they think they can time us out? I think if they banned something on the 15th, I'd play Standard again. It's almost like these moods don't fit in our deck, right? Or targeting Grove of the Burnwillows. Alright, well, I'm gonna Punishing Fire them in response. This might be wrong. This is probably loose. I'm giving them a window to equip this Batterskull to something. Oh, I'm aware that I'm up 2 minutes on them. Very, very much aware. There's probably a non-zero chance that Prelate's not in their deck, right? I think I should make a third maze for next turn. Probably turn this Taiga into a maze now that I have another Taiga over here. So this is actually for the first stream tonight, and when the text being a little bit different is a cause of that. This is Magic Online running through Wine. It's not actually running in a VM. It's running through the compatibility layer here. So they get to equip Batterskull to this now, which is pretty bad for us. I guess I get to put these Magus of the Moons into play. And draw another Punishing Fire like a professional. Alright. Let's just do this, shall we? Magus up. Which Linux distribution do I use? I actually help manage a Linux distribution called Bodai Linux. It's an Ubuntu-based distribution. Are we floating and then plowing my dork? It'd be funny. I think the Kiki deck is fine. I'd play it again. I like it a lot. Deck list I tweeted today, I would play again if someone put a gun to my head and was like, you have to play Modern, I'd be like, alright, I guess I'll play this. If I was going to spend my own money to play Modern, which I'm not sure that I would do, I would play the Kiki core deck. It is the type of Magic I enjoy playing, and at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. You should enjoy the decks that you are playing. Yeah, it's great. Patrick Sullivan is a very intelligent individual. We're gonna get the old double block on here and then finish the job with some fire. Turn off auto yields. So before damage happens, I'm gonna go ahead and Punishing Fire this once so that way I can use these Maze of Iths for mana. Because I like casting the card Restoration Angel. Because Restoration Angel is one of my favorite cards in Magic the Gathering. This Flicker Wisp. Your final thoughts about Dredge. The deck's fine, it just doesn't play Magic that I really enjoy playing. Click my thing. Then we're gonna plow this. We're gonna path my Magus of the Moon. Deal. Hey, everything's back to being mountains. God bless. That's an Elvish Spirit Guide that I can cast. Cast my Elvish Spirit Guide. Should I put this Chalice on one? I probably should have done that a while ago, huh? It isn't a real match of Legacy until Grey Ogres get involved, right? Like, that's how this works. It ain't a real match until a bunch of Grey Ogres get involved. Man, am I about to get Flicker Wisped again? Kill this. We'll let these dorks all trade up. After these deal damage, I'll Punishing Fire this Phyrexian Revoker off of Taiga and this, and then I'll Grove off of here to get... Oh, wait, my opponent gained life. That's so funny. Forgot that works that way. Oh, I would like to return this Punishing Fire to my hand, please. I mean, opponent is certainly giving it their college best. They are getting every penny's worth out of their Moto Fun bucks. And remember, when they started losing, they were 2 minutes behind, and now they're 4 minutes behind. So it's like, you know, this is probably... Oh, this is on Mox Diamond. What a tilt. I guess I should have realized that, huh? I just haven't tried to use the Mox Diamond yet, so I didn't realize that. That makes sense. Alright, so they need to vial in something else to put this Batter Skull on. god. The deck's the same as it's always been. You beat their average draws and you lose to their nut draws. And Modern's a format full of people just like nutting off on each other. So take it for what you will. Now we are dead. I feel like I could have managed that a little bit better. Like, you can also like read my Twitter. Pro tip, if you're ever interested in how I did in a given tournament, you should check my Twitter, because I post updates there. The lack of whoever submitted this deck list, that's one of the feedbacks I'm going to comment on the end too. The fact that there's no Wasteland or Ghost Quarter in this deck is a huge oversight. There should definitely be a way to take Karakas off the table. Like, I literally just can't interact with the Karakas with this deck. Which is pretty unfortunate, because we really don't have a backup plan, right? My Twitter. Thanks everyone for hanging out here tonight, battling with some Legacy. Is this the first match in this league? It is. Oh god. Oh, I forgot to start recording. That's a tilt. I'll have to pull it off my archive. Oh, I didn't get the other one uploading either. Do that. We're all out of sorts tonight. There's a Mox in the sideboard because I boarded it out because that was game 2. I mean, sure. If this game goes as long as that other one did, our opponent will certainly time out. And then we go to Dark Depths here. If we draw a Spirit Guide or a Mox, we potentially just turn to them again. That's unfortunate. Plateau. How do we feel about... I think I'm just gonna Magus them. Just gonna Magus them here. Maybe cut them off of colors. We should have made them click through combat. That's true. I should have made them. They're taking their good sweet time. I probably could have burned another 20 seconds off them last game. Okay, that's good for us. And again here, just like, I actually just don't have a way to get the stupid Karakas off the table, right? Awesome to Freaky. That's fantastic. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Oh, so this was a bad sequencing on my part. I should have attacked first. If I attacked first before playing my card, my opponent wouldn't have blocked. Once I played my card out, this became a free block for my opponent. What is in my sideboard? These cards do anything, right? This deck's really bad too. Yeah, so I missed 2 points of damage with my sequencing. And like normally the combo here is I'd play this Dark Depths out and then it wouldn't have any counters on it, but I don't actually want this to have no counters because if they kill this, they then just get to Karakas by Dark Depths, which sucks. What a noob lucker, drew a basic Plains. I assume we're dead now. That's really unfortunate for us. Yeah, these wishes just don't do anything. Just don't do anything. You know what? Modern's probably fine. There are a ton of people that enjoy Modern, so if I don't enjoy Modern competitively, that's okay. Not every format of Magic has to appeal to every Magic player. I know there's like this really weird idea that like everybody needs to like everything, but it's really just not true. That's not how life works. That's not how Magic works. Hey, Amped Phil with the giant birthday cupcake cheers. Cupcakes. Thanks, bud. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry I got a little loud there. I was excited. Tropical Island Noble Hierarch could be Infect, could be there's the 4-color True Name Nemesis deck. I'm gonna go ahead and get a basic forest here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and Punishing Fire this. It is my birthday today. One year closer to being an actual legitimate old angry man. Whatever they're playing, Punishing Fire is probably pretty good. Playing the 4 Noble for True Name deck, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, there's something to be said. Like, most people aren't very good at Magic. Half or more people are below average at Magic. Did you know that? Fun fact. Half of all people are below average. Unfortunate. They pitched. This is the True Name deck. They pitched a True Name to that force. Thanks everyone for hanging out here today. There's a lot of different things you could be doing, different people you could be watching. If you're choosing to spend your day here with us while we play some Magic the Gathering. So Stoneforge Mystics is probably going to try and get a Batter Skull to sneak into play before we can do much about it. Skewed distribution. Yeah, but distributions that are of a reasonable size are going to be about averages. The average and the median are about the same in most distributions that are of significant size. Grab a Grove here. You think they're expecting pitch double Spirit Guide, Punishing Fire the thing you equip the sword to? When's the craft stream happening again? That is true. I gotta talk to the wife and figure out. Christy bought a lot of paints and canvases, so we're definitely gonna be doing another one of those at some point. It's unfortunate. Okay. I really hope they try and equip this to something. Please try and equip this to something. Alright, big bucks, no days. Big bucks, no days. Big bucks, no days. Alright, come on, chat. I need everyone in chat to channel your energy for no days, no force here. No days, no force. 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 Spirit guide, but just the fairest spirit guides ever. Just the most fair. We got there, chat. We got there. Who's excited? Who's excited? My monkey's excited. Hey, Soj, thanks for stopping by. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna do this now. Get this in here. Kill that before they get to untap with a Spell Pierce or something. So if you go on my YouTube channel, which is linked in the stream information, you can find archives of all of my streams there, and then in the description of the archive you can find the deck list for that video that's going on. going on, Tailrand? Yep. I'm a simple whore. My monkey, get my monkey excited. My monkey is excited. Yeah, I mean, Punishing Fire would be unplayable if that was banned. That's what you're looking for. That's the answer you're looking for there, right? It'd be unplayable. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on 1, I think. Maybe I'm supposed to develop my mana here. I'm not actually sure. When did I start streaming? I started streaming Jake's Almost 4, so like 3.5 years ago. You have Delve Threats or something you want to fill your graveyard up for? No, tonight's gonna be all modern. Or, sorry, all modern. Tonight's gonna be all legacy. Sorry. All legacy, all evening. They got a Batter Skull. Okay. I think I'm going to just go ahead and get a Maze of Ith here with this one. Just like keep them from sorting me. We remembered our trigger, right? Yeah, that's true. For a $50 or more donation, you can choose which modern deck we play next. Otherwise, unless there's some big spenders in chat here tonight, we're gonna play Legacy all evening. That's how we ban Death Ray Chime when we just unban Metal this time. Is Hex also 50? I need to do a minimum of 3 Magic Leagues tonight. We're guaranteed gonna play some Hex this evening, but I do need to get through my Magic donation queue. There's a Life from the Loam in my sideboard, which is sweet technology. Days, what a tilt. What a big old cup of tilt there. All right, so now we're gonna have to choose between, man, what a dagger. They're just 1 card in hand and it's a Daze. Any feelings on the As Foretold Living End deck? It seems really bad against fast combo decks, so it doesn't really have a lot of interaction outside of like Remand. That's really slow on the draw. So now I have to wait. Okay, my opponent has put the sword on the wrong creature. They should have put the sword on the Stoneforge Mystic, so I'd have to choose between giving them 4 health and letting them draw a card. So this just makes what we're amazing a very easy decision, right? Now we just have stone, nothing going on. Unfortunate. Even a Thespian stage or another Sylvan Scrying would be good here. I think they're going to move the sword over. They probably realized they put it on the wrong one. So we're going to be dead in 5 to this. Hopefully we hit a live one before we're dead in 5. Maze that Dorko. I forgot about that. Trigger my Punishing Fire. No, I don't want to put Chalice on 2 in my Punishing Fire Life from the Loam Burning Wish deck. Stop it. Stop it, Twitch chat. Any chance of getting to Sultai Shadow tonight? I don't think so. I think we're planning to do Kletz's deck next. So watch this sweet line. We're gonna maze this. We're gonna Punishing Fire and kill this one. It's not sweet. We're just killing it with Punishing Fire. I'm planning to play Kletz's War of Invention deck after this league. I guess it depends on how long that takes. We are only in match 2 so far. League's taking a long time. We can use our Boseijus to cast through a Chalice on 2. That is true. Uncounterable Punishing Fire. Your move, Yugi boy. Your move. I'm assuming the Batter Skull is going to pop back up to their hand here. Yes, for enough money. I mean, I don't want to rule out possibilities here. Look, throwing enough money at any streamer will get you what you want out of them too. They're just not going to be upfront about the price, okay? We're just honest here in Hoaglandia. Is there a reason commands are disabled? What command is disabled that you're trying to use? I don't have a reason to fire anything. Land, that doesn't do anything. They can make a Batter Skull every other turn. We can kill a Batter Skull every other turn. It's a good system, right? Nope, that command works. Literally. There's the bot. He's a little slow sometimes, but he does his best. Trades in democracy points and brutal honesty. That's true. We're having fun yet, opponent? I'm having fun. I didn't realize this was just going to be a mono Punishing Fire slog. I have no idea. I didn't make the mod only. This deck is so awkward. I did. I retweeted it. He's a very... Patrick Sullivan is a sharp individual. I agreed with his assessment. He's very good at his job. You know how you know Patrick Sullivan is smart? He works for a company that's not Wizards of the Coast because they probably pay him way more money than Wizards of the Coast would have paid him to do the same job. There's a Dank Depths. All right, ready for the manual modes, chat? Who's ready? Who's ready to pay 30 for this bad boy? Who's ready to pay the big 3-0? Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's the whole bit. That's the whole bit. I should have played Magus to the moon, right? And then we would have made a 2020. Oh god. That's the whole bit, chat. That's literally the deck. It's too late now. Mistakes have been made. Or you could argue that terrible mistakes have been made. And you would be correct. Literally missed the main combo in the deck. That is true. I like how my opponent's just like hard casting this Batter Skull. Just like could have been using the Stoneforge Mystic to put it into play this entire time. Nah, brah, I'm gonna hard cast it. We have but one option now. Manual mode is the only choice. I mean, this Pro Tour is modern. All right, we could have won the game in 2 turns. Instead, we're gonna take the scenic route. I felt like I really enjoyed the pace of this game. No, the Magus doesn't remove the counters once they're already on it. It's unfortunate. Yeah, the more... This is one of those decks where if we 0-3, I wouldn't be terribly sad about it. Hex existed long before Eternal did. I don't know how their development timelines were, but Hex was a public game. All right, well that... We're not gonna mess it up this time. We're not gonna mess it up this time. Oh no! Oh no! Dang it, Bobby. Dang it. They figure out they can put it in the play with their Stoneforge Mystic? They did! They figured it out. Good on you, opponent. Good on you. I figured out how my magic cards work. My opponent figured out how their magic cards work. We're playing a game. We're playing a game. Dead in 3. Dang it, Bobby is a King of the Hill reference. Dang it, Bobby is a King of the Hill reference. God bless us, everyone. The boy ain't right. Don't force me again. Don't have a third force in the top half of your deck. Don't do it to me, Smalls. We like Bloodmoon and Bloodmoon accessories. That's great. That's phenomenal. There's a basic island in your deck, opponent? Oh, yeah. New Dark Depths. Keep that one. Alright, your move, opponent. It's my fault. It's our party and we'll cry if we want to, cry if we want to, die if we want to. Team Rocket's blasting off again! There's a Chalice to avoid right here, dog. It's cool. We covered on. Ain't nobody plowing nothing. Oh, I should have blocked that one, right? Whatever. Yeah, 2020.
We have to get a new something to cover the table for.
Me too.
Because the paint made the cardboard go like this.
Nice.
There's a big bubble. I'm gonna hug you.
Oh, look, my Punishing Fire's coming back. Got my lands wrong. How'd the Mox go? I went 4 and 3. Big, dumb, stupid. Had I played a better modern deck, I would have gone 5 and 3, I'm sure, and still gotten the same amount of prizes. Yeah, look at my monkey. Attack you for 20, opponent. 20 damages. Well, I mean, they're going to 32 here. Cast this one. Because this one can block the sword, right? This monkey's been naughty and he can't block a sword of fire and ice. Which one? This one? This?
Go and do a painting with those colors. Not the red and green.
I'm here for the naughty monkeys. I hope we get so much mileage out of the Simian Spirit Guides and Carn emotes the next Pro Tour. That's the real goals. Get mileage out of those two. Do you have a Jace opponent? Beep 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 beep. This is a Blood Moon matchup.
I make kick butt custom tokens. Ask Andrew.
You don't make custom tokens.
Don't you remember those tokens I made for Klutz?
Oh, they were terrible.
They were the best tokens ever. Ask him. Is he still watching? Tell the people that my squirrel tokens were amazing.
Because my opponent's only out there was Jace. Hey, look at that. Person gets a ban, no warning.
Hey.
Get him out of here. Look at that. Act like an asshole, be treated like an asshole. Alright, I think that's all I want to do. Just Mox out, extra Blood Moon in. Sign me up. What does this hand do? This hand, like, technically sets up for, like, a turn 3, right? We can Forest, Pitch, Spirit Guide, Scrying for Dark Depths, Stage, Depths, Pitch, Spirit Guide, copy. Is that good enough? I feel like that's not good enough. Like, it loses to Plow. It just, like, loses to a bunch of stuff. And we could, like, Blood Moon or Chalice them out of a game. And this hand just does nothing.
I'm really upset you lost my tokens too, you jerk. Can you believe he lost those awesome tokens?
They sure were, honey.
You're such a jerk.
I'm gonna top that. Is it Green Sun? No, that's right. Got it. Got it. You're the reason we can't have fun things in Legacy, Deathrite Shaman. So if we hit a Chrome Mox, a Mox Diamond, or another Spirit Guy, we get to make a Merit Liege on turn 2. What a collection. Look at these lands can almost cast these spells, kinda, if we ignore the fact that 2 of these don't make mana. Got a 3-lander, can only make 1 mana. No, it can make 2 mana, but one of them's not a land.
Why isn't our cupcake jar full anymore? What happened to all the cupcakes?
Someone dropped some really big cupcakes in and they exploded the rest of the cupcakes out.
That was rude.
No, it was great. Big cupcakes are great.
But
Great.
I liked the full cup.
Well, I'm hoping for no whammy here, chat. Come on, no whammy, chat. Need our opponent to tap out here. No Plow, no Wasteland. We mulligan to 4. Hopefully we can get him here. Hopefully we can get him. I'm going for it. And if they Plow us, we'll just move on to the third game. Whatever game comes after this one. Tap out, please, opponent. I would like for you to spend all of your mana this turn. There's no way you could possibly die. How could you possibly die? I only have a Thespian stage in the Dark Depths. I have no idea why there's 4 Reverent Silence on the board. I should have nitpicked this deck more before I loaded it up. I like imported it without really looking at it. Please Wasteland me, 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 please Wasteland me. Please Wasteland me, please Wasteland me. Ah! Ah! You've activated my trap cards, opponent! Ha ha!
You're a dork.
Crash down reg.
Cupcakes!
With the cupcakes to fill the cup up.
Yum.
Thank you very much.
Look how cute they are. They bounce and smile.
All right, don't plow me, opponent. Don't plow me, opponent. Don't plow me, opponent. Don't plow me, opponent. Have a heart. Have a heart. God, my concede APM is so unlocked. They're going to diabolic edict me. I asked not to get plowed. We're going to get diabolic. Yeah, you're digging. That digging. That digging.
It's very shrill in my ear.
My voice is very shrill in everyone's ear.
Somebody asked why the font looks ugly. The answer is Linux.
The answer is Linux. I mean, you're not completely wrong. So for the first time tonight, I'm running Magic Online through Wine, which is a compatibility layer for running Windows applications on Unix operating systems. And the font rendering is not perfect through it. Who needs other permanents? Can confirm that Jeff is shrill in everyone's ear, right? God bless. We're done here, right? I'm just gonna... That's the best part about playing on house money. We can just be done.
Is it better now that the microphone isn't on his face, though?
If we'd have started with 7 cards, we probably would have been okay getting plowed there, but we started on 4 cards, and then they had the plow, so... Donation for a drunk Jeff stream. I've never been drunk. I don't really drink. I drink, like, fruity drinks on occasion, but never more than 1 or 2. Oh, you gotta not put the space, German ad space. It's gotta be... You gotta have the one with the B-Day. To get the cupcakes to rain in. What does this hand do?
I think they were just pretending.
This hand plays a Blood Moon on 1, right? Deal.
Shrill shill.
current Jeff equals drunk, approximately drunk everyone else. Burgle's not wrong. Look, I am an entertainer, and I am, like, moderately good at my job. I'm not gonna say I'm, like, default good, but, like,
Chat says I should add things to your face.
This is not the Docker image. I have the Docker image set up. I actually installed it through normal Wine so I could access my base file system on the computer easier. God, they have their one basic island in their opening hand. What a tilt. What a tilt!
How do you know they only have 1?
Because these greedy people
Are you a
never
ghost?
play 1. I am ghost. I'm in fact ghosting them. On my 3rd monitor, they are streaming and I have them up. This is my favorite part about playing Blood Moon decks, the part where we just sit here and, like, hope our opponent can't do anything while we draw a way to actually kill them. Jeff's never been drunk. Can we really say he's ever been sober? Asking the real questions. Well, they're brainstorm locked for 2 turns, so that's good. Ooh, I've got a Grove to go with my punishing. Oh, wait. That's just good deck building. That's just good deck building right there.
The mountain.
Can we push Burgle about streaming Hex? Hey, German Space Ace. With the cheers.
Cupcakes!
Thank you.
Cupcakes.
Oh no, don't cast. Oh, that's fine. That spell doesn't do anything without other spells. Back up, Blood Moon.
I made these little spinach artichoke dip things in red phyllo shells, and they look like cupcakes, and Declan was calling them red cupcakes. So then he tried one because he thought it was a cupcake. That was a really good story. You know?
I'm hungry. It's my birthday for 3 more hours.
It's your birthday for 3 more hours?
Hey, Swanky Pants 020 with the birthday cheers. Thank you.
The cup is almost full.
How do we win from here? We have this Magus of the Moon, bro. It's cool. Got 2/2. 10 turn clock.
What do you want for your birthday dinner?
I don't know, something frozen.
Well, yeah, I'm not leaving the house.
I'm not leaving the house. I didn't time them out, but I'm okay with timing out anyone that uses the word cuck as a term. I don't. That term is so. It's terrible.
They don't think you can get older.
I didn't think I could get. Look, I've been like 40 and balding for like the last decade. Okay, Lordy, they're only one land away from casting the Batter Skull.
Cupcakes!
God, that was really shrill in my ear, believe it or not.
You're rubbing off on me. Oh no, those cupcakes fell out!
That's because the cup's full. Hey!
Cupcakes!
It's really loud.
That's what you feel like in my ear.
Rollins with the cheers. Thank you very much and welcome. If we don't get Batterskull here, we're in a good spot.
Cupcake avalanche! Oh my gosh, sending one cupcake at a time is the best.
What am I putting this Chalice on? Probably just one, cutting them off of any cantrips they could draw.
I am hard of hearing. Cupcakes!
Please stop. Please stop. Somebody bomb the cupcakes, right?
I like the cupcakes. They're so
Is
adorbs.
Is this deck exciting to watch?
No.
I feel like it's not exciting to play. This feels like misery incarnate, really. So we're putting them to 8, and then they're gonna be dead on board with this punishing fire. Not dead on board, but they'll be dead with this punishing fire.
Cupcakes! Is that better?
We need more space for cup. Can we get a bigger cup? Can we get a bigger cup? No, this is great. Apprentice of Bolas.
Oh my gosh, look at that cupcake!
It's big.
Woo!
Thank you for the very generous chair, Apprentice. I appreciate it.
Look, it got rid of all the ugly things in the cup.
Now you know how we feel all of the time. Hey, Bionicle Broccoli! Thank you and welcome. Welcome to everyone that's hanging out here tonight. I really do appreciate it. I know there's a lot of different things you could be doing, different people you could be watching, but you're choosing to spend your time here while we make people miserable with Blood Moon and Chalice of the Void. My name is Jeff Hoagland. This is my wonderful wife, Christine. We're hanging out playing some Legacy Magic the Gathering. If you're enjoying what you see, please make sure you hit that follow button. Hey! If you're really enjoying what you see, do like Slim Wednesday just did and subscribe on Twitch. Subscriptions are the absolute best way you can support my content here. I really appreciate that, Slim Wednesday. Welcome. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com will have to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You get 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, sleeves. They really do it all. And finally, SpareDeck.com. They offer kind of a unique service. They will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. You can rent a deck for a weekend or up to an entire month there with them. You know, my sponsors don't appreciate you mocking their adverts.
I'm not mocking them. I'm mocking you.
Mocking me? Sure. Is my voice dying? Oh, I've been standing for like 2 hours. Maybe I need to sit my fat butt down.
But there's nowhere for me to sit except on you.
Except on you. The encouragement to stand. Got it. All right, and we have a hand that does stuff. Hopefully we can misery two or three more people out of the game.
What's the over-under on how long it takes for Jeff to yell at me and kick me out? Am I annoying?
Oh, another Death in Texas deck. Wait, is it Texas? They went Marsh Flats into Mother of Runes. That's interesting. Do they have a Black Splash in their Texas deck, maybe?
1 hour-ish. They think you have a lot of patience.
They think, I mean, they've seen me handle Declan. I do have a lot of patience. Thank you. All right, Chalice for 1. Hope it's good. She's laying traps.
Oh, that's cool.
About 2 interactive decks. They are. I approve of the interactive. That is definitely how I would define them.
I think it would be better. I stood here, and then you just did the arms.
You just did the arms. I mean,
but I'll be your face.
The stream would be prettier like that.
Is it still pretty?
It's still pretty. Nope, kind of creepy.
Cupcakes!
The cupcake hype is strong. She isn't leaving. That's true. Oh, lordy. Can I... Is this the same person we played against earlier?
Cupcakes!
Did this deck do something recently? Is this like a thing? I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna concede this match. Let's just move on to the next one. That matchup seems terrible for us, and I just don't really want to play through it. Let's get on to the next one.
Oh, I was closer to the microphone.
You were closer to the microphone.
Whoops. Hey, look, our cupcake cup is full again.
It is full again.
But what's that ugly one right there?
That's a sub gem. Thank you very much. It is beautiful.
But today's your anniversary of birth. We're only supposed to.
No, it's just worse taxes. That's fair. It seems like worse taxes, right? This deck is worse a lot of things. This deck has a lot of happy birthday, Jeff. He's the smartest, thinnest, bestest. Twitter makes him angry, but we love the extra zest.
I don't think they know what thin means.
I don't think they know. That's a meme on this stream, honey. Many swords today. I'm the ugly thing because I just subbed. Feels bad. Way to make our new subscriber feel bad about themselves.
I'm sorry. It's pretty. Pretty is fine.
Zolgotha!
Second.
With the cupcake bomb.
Oh no! My cupcakes!
So PN Kieran Nalar getting to what's it called? Getting to bounce with Caracas is kind of adorable. Actual lands. I think we can beat actual lands, right? Because they can't beat a Blood Moon. And we can kill them with Magus of the Moon. We need to draw a colored spell for turn one Blood Moon here, so we can do this plus this.
I burned you on the stream last night, too.
That'll do, pig. That'll do, pig. Alright, so here's...
Cupcakes!
The old Thespian stage Chrome Mox Spirit Guide Blood Moon you. Just a classic, really. I do see the cupcakes. They're very
so
cute.
Dang cute.
Don't you have work you're supposed to be doing?
This seems like what I should be doing.
This seems like what I should be doing.
Jeff's an old man.
Declan volumes and wife volumes confirmed, same thing. I don't... Opponent doesn't... Little does our opponent know we can't actually win the game. But, you know, details. I'm just clicking... No, we want the extra Blood Moon, right? I'm just clicking submit, otherwise I don't need this Boseiju. It's so bad. You're not wrong, Klutz. Hey, lad fan for life with the big birthday cheer. Thank you very much and welcome.
The cupcakes!
So the win con in this deck is theoretically putting a Dark Depths into play while we have a Blood Moon or a Magus of the Moon out, and then killing that so the Dark Depths then has no counters on it, makes a 20/20. But this deck doesn't have ways to interact with Caracases or Wastelands or all these other things that like mess that up. So it's really not particularly well constructed. I shouldn't be wearing my hearing aids while listening to this stream.
Welcome to the Hoogle home. It's always loud here.
This is a mulligan, right? If we had a second land, it's okay, but I think on the draw, I want to play catch and release. All right, this is fine. You think we're just going to try and turn 2 depths them? Oh, this ain't can technically turn 1 moon now, right? Hey, Haps with the big birthday cheers. Thank you very much. Well, we're Chalice of the Void deck, so we can't just jam.
Most of them made it in the cup.
We can't just jam 4 needles. We could play Sorcerer's Spyglass. I think that's a thing that we could definitely do.
I'm just an extra head growing out of your neck.
That's how I feel a lot of the time. Alright, I'm just gonna play this Thespian stage. I'm just gonna try and turn to them, I think. I'm just gonna try and turn to them. That's true. Alright, yeah, sitting down sounds good. I hate standing. Ugh. Vortex, sure. This is my Dark Depths. My Dark Depths is amazing. So if they don't have crop rotation and they don't have Wasteland, they don't have a lot of other things, we get to steal a win here.
Jeff's a cougar.
Jeff's a cougar? You're older than me, woman.
More cupcakes! Oh, they're bouncing. I did buy out the chocolate peanut butter yogurts.
Oh, this is awkward.
Because otherwise I would have had a divorce on my hands.
This is sweet. Okay, so my opponent has made a huge mistake. They didn't play around doubles. Nobody plays around the double Simian Spirit Guide stage Madepths. So my opponent tried to make a 2020, but we're making a 2020 in response, which means they're gonna die. So we have stolen another win.
You're my trophy husband? Is that like a participation prize?
That's you've participated in marriage. Here's your Jeff. Here's your Jeff.
My participation.
Opponent not playing around Monkey Man and Ant of the Monkey.
Oh, thank you. The paintings were fun. Did you have fun painting?
I did.
That was fun. We should do
I
it together.
turned like 60 and Christy can't be more than 25. Christy gets asked sometimes if she's babysitting when she takes the kids to the store. How much to get custom tokens made?
I don't actually make custom tokens. Listen, these tokens, while they were awesome, were literally made in a hotel room with the hotel pen and the hotel pad of paper.
What's my participation prize? The Screechers? Is Stasis next? No, I think we're gonna play, it actually isn't on the, I forgot to put it on the donation docket because I'm lazy, but Andrew...
Do I really look 25? I usually get like 19. That's...
Yeah, because you're old now.
I'm getting old.
Yeah, pushing 30. Alright, so... Klets built this up, if Magic Online will load it here.
I should see if I can find a picture of the squirrel token. Don't tell them.
Don't tell them.
We can't talk about women's ages. I can't read that.
Can we get some high tide tonight?
Oh, my cupcakes are
Rollins with the donations. I don't think I'm going to get to a 4th deck tonight, Rollins, but I don't actually know what a good high tide... Nothing more fun than Wanna Blue birthday dukery. Look, all she does is make fun of me.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. Alright, let's play the last match with this pile. And then we will try this War of Invention pile that Klutz has put together. I mean, this hand does stuff, I suppose. Hopefully Chalice is good.
I need a chocolate. Do you need a chocolate?
Chocolate sounds great.
Cupcakes!
Chocolate sounds great.
You
Refill
want
look up.
actual food, birthday boy?
Followed by chocolate.
No, but what
You look
more cupcakes!
Hey,
oh, it's gonna fill! It's gonna fill! It's gonna fill! It's gonna fill! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
Okay, the cup is full. Food. I'm so hungry.
What do you want?
Dealer's choice, something frozen.
I don't know what that means. Oh, because you're bald?
Yeah. Wait. Do you shine Jeff's Chrome Dome? That could be taken in a different way, just so.
Should I buy you some Rogaine?
Buy me some Rogaine. That's what we're gonna do with all the bits. We're gonna buy some
What do you
Rogaine.
want to eat?
I need to figure out what I'm doing on this first turn. What are we
I think you should play a land.
What are we discarding to this Mox Diamond? Am I discarding Grove?
Shouldn't you always play a land?
So the problem with discarding Grove is that if my opponent wastelands me, I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Cupcakes!
Huh.
It's overflowing!
I think I'm going to ditch the depths here.
Those are the happiest cupcakes in the world. Look how damn cute they are.
They have faces, don't they?
They're so cute. And they're like going,
Shave it, embrace the bald. Shaving sounds like it takes a lot of work.
No.
There's a reason I have a neck beard, and it's not because we want one.
I need a kiss if you want a birthday dinner.
This deck is not really a meme. I think this deck is just like a sad, depressing. It's a sad, depressing thing. I don't even know what this deck is, but it's certainly not a meme. Ditch the depths to up the misery game, right? Fake love for food equal worth. Sir Teaglesworth. Dahlia's been bad. Let's punish her, gentlemen. Naughty Thalia, you've been punished. Tisk tisk. All right, what do I want to do here? I think I want to just go get Dark Depths. Leave this out. That's the turn. We can actually set up the combo for next turn, right? I get to get back my Punishing Fire with this Grove, and then I can cast Magus of the Moon, and then play Dark Depths, and then P-Fire my Magus. Yeah, so they're actually get to set the... So cast Magus. So this is what this deck is trying to do. It's Magus of the Moon, and now under the new Blood Moon rules, Dark Depths does not enter with 1/1 counters. And now when Magus of the Moon dies, when we kill it with Punishing Fire, it's going to make a 20/20, and then we will attack our opponent to death with that. No blocks, opponent. What? What a tilt. What a... Remember that card that we can't beat? That stupid card? Alright, who's ready for some misery business? Who's ready? Who's ready for some misery business? 10 turns of Magus of the Moon beatdowns. Let's go. And like, yeah, there should definitely just be a bunch of Sorcerer's Spyglasses in this deck. At the very least in the sideboard. I don't know why there's a bunch of copies of Reverent Silence in the sideboard. You need like exactly one. Even if we had a Wasteland, we couldn't do anything with it because our Wasteland would be a mountain. Oh, I guess we could Wasteland them in response to my Dark Depths triggering, right? That would work. Yeah, we could have... There should definitely be probably a Ghost Quarter in the deck. Someone suggested Chalice on 2. I don't know that I actually want to do that. What does Chalice on 2 cut off? Not a lot, right? 7. I got thin a land out of my deck. Might as well. I don't want to put Chalice on 3 because I want to be able to cast more Magus of the Moons or Spirit Guide should I draw them. What blockers can they play for 2 with only green mana? Real questions. Only this burning, like, if we even had a Stone Rain in our sideboard, could you just like, there's just like literally stone nothing that this can get. I'm gonna get a Telemin Performance. What does this card do? So she reveals a creature card the player puts, and then you put that. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Telemin Performance, and then when we draw a Mox Diamond at some point, we'll be able to performance them. No, the person that submitted, I need to vet the deck list better. In fact, probably tomorrow morning while Jake's at school, I don't stream Monday mornings, I'm going to go through and vet all of the deck lists that I've accepted and send feedback to people, be like, look, this needs to change before we play this. Yeah, this deck's got like a bunch of cute, I am just the fucking smartest, thinnest Magic streamer. Got him. Just got him. So this card's actually in our sideboard, so you can mill Storm and stuff, but when you got nothing better to do, this puts into play under our control, right? It buries them until we bury a creature. Opponent's done. They've had enough. That's all she wrote. Opponent doesn't need to see anymore. Just good enough. Extra Maze of Ith. There's two like, I don't remember who submitted this deck list, but like, what could you possibly be doing to arrive at 4 copies of Reverent Silence and 2 copies of Leyline of the Void? What could possibly, was that a donation to drop the league? Please, for the love of God, play SI or Grixis Delver and make this painful league stop. Happy birthday. God bless. I'm done. This was all house money anyways. Let's move on to something better. All right. We play Magic for fun here. Bless you, F Gator. Thanks for the birthday donation. I understand why a Reverent Silence is in the sideboard. I don't understand why there are 4 Reverent Silence in the sideboard. That's what's escaping. That's what's escaping me. Oh no, that was in the wrong directory.
While I was upstairs, somebody dropped a bunch of orange balls in the cup and got rid of all my cupcakes.
That's true. That's true. You've been got. Your cupcakes are dead.
I brought you dinner.
You're the best.
I slaved over it.
Slaved over it.
You're gonna burn the playmat.
I promise you, I put stuff there all the time. Oh no. What was our record in that league? We went like 2-2-ish. We like conceded 2 of the matches because the deck was really bad and couldn't. We played against Caracas a lot in that league. I feel like Caracas isn't super popular, but we played against it a lot in that league. All right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Hey! There's the cupcakes filling back up. Thanks, folks. I appreciate that. All right, so let's grab the deck list, import here. 71 cards. I'm Aaron Forsyth's favorite, right? It might be time for a RAM check on Magic Online, you're not wrong. 71. All right, I'm gonna keep these spirit guides though. Did my new order go through yet? not. What's the first late server? I mean, Big Red, obviously. We are. This is Magic Online running through Wine tonight. Here's a free league to do whatever your heart desires. Thanks, Full Metal Adept. I appreciate that. Add a ticker to the dealer choice league count. In fact, I'm gonna put a 2 in there because what's his name? F Gator sent over 25 to get us out of the existing league and for another one. It does leak. It does leak on Wine too. Wine doesn't fix random bugs that software has.